Why are you just sitting there? What's your problem? Are you scared? Everything is magic here. We make it up out of thin air. Nothing's complete, nothing's concrete. Sweet or sour, it's what we make. The question is the answer to most everything. The Wookiee, Han, and Luke would sit back and wait. Come on, it's not too late. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
1, 2, 3. In a galaxy far, far away. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. In a galaxy far, far away. Dare to
Hey now, listen up. There's no need to hesitate. There's no stop and celebrate. Every day's a brand new day. Let's get going. What you say? Nothing's complete, nothing's concrete. Sweet or sour, it's what we make. The question is the answer to most everything. And Padme Leia Ray would sit back and wait. Come on, it's not too late. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
Dare to dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to dream. Dare to
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
Dare to dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to dream.
And we're live from Facebook, YouTube, and Parts Unknown. And the Parts Unknown is where Holly is. Holly, where in the world are you?
Somewhere in Arizona. I don't know. We just crossed the California border into Arizona about 30 minutes ago, so I have no idea.
How is the land of enchantment?
Desolate. There's nothing out here. It's actually pretty though right now, but just a lot of cactus.
Can you flip around and let us see what you're seeing?
So how long have
Yeah.
you been in the car?
for about 3 hours.
Are you being kidnapped? Are you okay? You don't seem to know where you're going.
Why won't it flip? We
Just
are on
maybe
a. There we
spin the phone around. There we go.
So when we stopped,
Yeah, you're
when we
right.
left,
There's nothing
yeah,
out there.
There's nothing.
nothing. We stopped for gas when I got out. It was so hot already. I'm like, oh, this is where Mindy lives, Arizona. Oh my gosh.
I'm
not
just
used to
waiting
being
for
that
like the
hot at
Roadrunner
6
to just
a.m.
go
Yeah.
by at 60.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm waiting for the Roadrunner.
You should ding dong ditch Mindy this morning. You should totally ding dong ditch her.
Are we going through where Mindy lives?
Chandler?
Yeah. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yeah, Chandler. Well, Stan already did, so.
But like ring the doorbell and then run to your car, and so when she opens, be like, "Bye, sucker," and just drive off.
She said 100 of times on the show she lives in Chandler, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that we're driving like through Chandler, but she would really be confused because we're in a rented minivan with Utah plates. So
So where are you headed?
we are headed to Tennessee.
So you're practically in Florida.
Yeah. So it's funny because when we were looking at the map the other day, my husband says, you know, we're only how many hours from Orlando? I'm like, don't tell me that, because next thing you know, I'll be posting, hey guys, I'm in Magic Kingdom.
What I like is how you have successfully converted him.
Right? Isn't that so good? That's
We have
exactly
both-
what I was thinking too.
We have both broken our spouses into being Disney people. Like we should teach a course.
All three of us.
We should charge for this and teach people how to break our spouses.
I guess they kind of have no choice, right? When that's all we talk about.
Yeah.
I know. 'Cause it's really
I tend to say things like, "You knew this when you married me."
right. Well,
Like you
mine's
knew this
just
going
gotten-
in.
Mine's gotten progressively worse over the years. So
Yeah. Hello. You're supposed to go when you
I
hello.
know.
I'm
Hi,
not
Donald. Hi,
entirely
Chris.
human, so
Well, I sell shirts that say 99.6% human or something like that, or 98.5% human. I don't know. I sell T-shirts that have that on it, so you should get one of those. I also have the
So
100%
Chris
human
just
one.
went to. He said he just got home. I saw his post. So he wasn't cooking this week. He was in the parks.
Oh yeah. He said he just got home from a
Was
week
it,
in the parks.
Chris? Was it really busy, or how were the crowds? Because I know George is there right now too.
George messaged us all this morning that it was a 145-minute wait for Flight of Passage at park opening.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Dang,
you know they
really?
opened earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So what are you all drinking there?
I am drinking water and Expedition Roasters.
Oh, right on, Holly.
Same. Yeah. So water, and then I think. I'm
Wait a
drinking,
minute. Holly, was that a Baby Yoda cup?
Yeah. I love this
Stan?
one.
Speaking about converting people,
Stan?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
all three of us have Star Wars cups.
All three of us are
How
Star
weird
Wars.
is that? Like, that's just not normal. But yeah, and I
We-
have the Praline one. The what is it called? It's the Haunted Mansion Expedition Roasters today.
Yeah, the constant one.
I have Hook's Revenge.
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's like a red velvet.
You know, I get the Jungle Skipper banana pie every time, and it's honestly my favorite coffee.
Well, I just
Like
tried
of
that
all
one
the
iced.
coffees.
I just did that one iced for the first time with that creme brulee creamer, and everybody, I passed it around to all the kids and Chris, and everybody thought I went and got it at like Starbucks or something. Like,
I'm just going to interrupt you. We got somebody here waiting to hop in here.
oh, cool.
Who do we have here? Look at this. Bella Hub George. You got to take your thumb off the lens.
Yeah.
The camera.
Yeah, now he shows up now that he's not scheduled to be here.
Yeah, George, thanks for setting up these live Saturday shows and then not showing up for any of them.
Oh, he's gone. He lost his signal.
So
He
was that
doesn't like
Donald?
being called out.
Donald was saying,
Mispronounced White Claw. What is we? What are we referring to?
"What's in my drink?"
Oh,
No, it
oh,
really is
Water.
water. It really is water. It really,
That's in the trunk. The wine and the seltzers are in the trunk. We can't break those ones out yet.
saw for sale here, Everclear, and I haven't seen that in years.
Really?
And like they sell it by the gallon. Like just looking at it, like every
Makes me
hangover I've
sick.
ever felt in my life came back to me just looking at the bottle.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Hi, T9.
Oh,
So what's up, guys?
Good morning. What were you doing last night that she's like questioning, or is she?
Maybe because I'm assuming it's because it's so early. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got up
Oh, you were
around-
live. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I got up at 3:30, I think, and we left the house a little after 4. So,
Holy man.
and we
I think
have
I
about 11-hour drive today, I think. So,
Ah.
fun stuff.
My big question is how are you doing the drive without sunglasses? Because I can't even go outside to get the mail without
Because
putting on my sunglasses.
It's really cloudy right now, so they're on my head because the sun keeps popping through the clouds. But right now, it's really cloudy.
So I'm just saying, if the roles were reversed, I would have picked the most funky, funny glasses I could find. Like something obnoxious with hands coming off it and lights.
Okay, hold on.
She's alive.
Where are they? I have all these sunglasses around here. Might have something for you. The sunglasses? You know, like I feel like I had everything organized and now it just is like a disaster already 2 hours into it.
Are all your snacks gone already? Because you sent us that picture of like 80 pounds of snacks.
No, like I had to reorganize them again because I couldn't even fit them in here. I had so many snacks they wouldn't even fit. So, but
Like
we
a
have
crack
them
on the
all.
roof.
We have an ice chest, and then it's crazy.
Do you
I
have
mean,
the same
you
amount of
can't see
snacks like if you were using all your dining credits, leaving it with an hour to go in your trip?
Yeah. I think I have more.
I don't need it, I don't want it, but I gotta have it.
Do the kids have an appreciation for the summer vacation movies for this
Yes.
adventure?
Yes, we're definitely the Griswolds. That's for sure.
With the rented vehicle and everything.
Yeah. I hope not.
Just don't go through the bad neighborhood of Chicago and you should be okay. You don't get lost.
The first thing that just popped into my mind, getting our hubcaps taken off as we're driving and spray painted.
I'm just reading T9's comment here. She sees bags and bags and bags, but no children. Did you forget them?
I could have. Let's see. They're sleeping.
See Monroe. You got one there at least.
Wait. So
I
you
see
can
two.
Lincoln. Yeah, there's Lincoln
two.
back there sleeping. And Addie is.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Aw.
And then Simon's back next to Lincoln, but he's leaning against the side too.
I love
Everyone else
how
starts to sleep. Is Chris awake?
Yeah, he's awake.
Okay, good.
I love how super nonplussed Monroe looks like. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe she's awake. I have no idea what time she went to bed because I went to bed at midnight and she was still awake. So we're shocked she's awake.
Man. I kind of want to go on a road trip now. It's been forever. Probably
I've told you,
20 years.
Stan, you need to drive to Disney World and pick all of us up along the way.
Right?
Well, none of you. Well, I guess you're kind of on the way.
I'm directly
Yeah,
on the
definitely
route.
not.
Yeah, you're on the road.
You'd
I
have-
mean,
you'd
Justin
have
is
to
the
fly
closest,
to-
and he'd be out of the way.
You would have to fly and pick up me, and then we would have to drive all the way. That would work. What's
So
the first?
speaking of flying, so I have these Disneyland tickets that expire in December.
See,
So I kind of want to use them. So I'm thinking of going out during the Disney World 50th. I know that makes no sense at all. But you, Jason, are you going then, or what do you?
I am going. So I am. Can we announce that we're going as a little group to Disneyland in September? I am going the first week of December to Walt Disney World.
Okay, when are you going to Disneyland? You don't know yet.
I'm scheduling my trip around whatever George is flying in and whatever you're flying in. So whatever day we pick to go to Disneyland is what I'm scheduling my week.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking is September. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, why don't I go to Disneyland the week before the 50th, then fly to Florida, and then fly home?
Oh yeah.
Take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Because I got tons of vacation time. I got tons of air mile, like flight points.
Yeah, because if you go to just for the first and then fly home, we could totally play together.
Like go like the first week before the week of the first. And
Yeah.
then go to Disney World, then fly home. There's the sunglasses we want to see.
Is this
There we go. Someone screenshot this.
okay?
So Michael's saying that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, that sounds like a great
He's
idea. I
over
haven't
those,
gone
though.
anywhere in well over a year.
Yeah.
I'm traveling
I
solo,
think
so
that
it's
is
not
a
going
good
to
idea.
be
As long
overly
as you come
expensive.
to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those better, Holly.
We have to play as a group. We have to go to Oogie Boogie as a
Yeah.
group, and we have to dress up as a group.
Yes. Now here's the dilemma.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this is what
we'll
I'm
have to start
finding
figuring
out.
that out now.
Is Mindy going to join us? Because she's only 5 hours
Mindy's
away.
going to be in Florida for 3 weeks.
She's gonna.
Well, that's her.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
on her.
Yeah. No, I like the American ones better.
I like those.
I like the
I like
US
those.
ones. I like the US ones.
Those ones are Monroe's. The little
I figured as
heart
much.
ones are Monroe's.
Whose are the guitar ones?
Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Simon's.
So for me to fly into the U.S., the U.S. says I have to get a negative COVID test, which is, I have to pay for it, $150 Canadian.
Hey,
Then to come home, I have to get a test before I come home, which is $150 U.S. And then once I get here, I get another test, which is free. So
Did
I don't
you
know. It's like $300
confirm it?
extra.
It's 150 in the U.S.
Did I convert it?
No. Did you confirm
You broke up
that
there,
you have to
Holly.
pay? I don't think you. I know. I don't think you would have to pay in the U.S.
Yeah, no,
For the
I
test.
do. Yeah, but you can go to Walgreens or CVC, whatever the drugstores. It's less expensive. I think it's like 125.
So here you don't have to provide any information besides your name and email address. So if you don't provide health insurance,
Okay, so maybe that's why people are going to CVS. Maybe it's less expensive that way.
Yeah. So,
Then I have to get another one when I come home at the airport before they let me out of the airport.
Yeah,
that
you still have
one's
2
free.
months though,
That one's free
so
though.
it could change.
Yeah, yeah.
it's too early for this.
So yeah,
the little hamster's just trying to keep up right now,
Right.
Anyways, I got to take 3 tests in order to travel.
and you have to pass all of them.
I have to pass all of them.
At least it's not math. So you should be fine.
Math is fine. New math, not fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll
this
make it
so this is good to know. Okay, so the CVS test is a 2 to 5 day turnaround, and you have to have it 3 days before you fly home. You have to have the
So
results 3 days before.
that link that I sent you the other day, that's a 24-hour one, and that one is free.
That's in California.
Yes.
Now, if I do the Disneyland
Oh,
Disney World
yeah.
home thing, I got to get it
Well,
in Disney
Yeah.
World.
no, it's everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just have to follow the link, and they'll tell you where you can go.
Make sure I study before the test.
Yeah.
You need to just dress all in black and come through the trees through the border.
Maybe the test would just be like
Like a
questions
ninja?
about Disney World. Then I'd be fine. What attraction features pirates at Magic Kingdom?
It will be all about the roller coasters, about space,
Yeah.
thunder, the drop it,
Uh,
terror.
I just want to answer Tina in here. Yes, I did make sure it's for everybody, except for the ladies. I made, and well, Justin also. I did for Dan,
Yeah.
George, and Jason.
So
My chair keeps falling. I'm sorry.
I want
shrinking
matching
me.
ears though too. Well,
Canada's making a lot of money.
I want bow ties. I want Stan to take his extra fabric and make bow ties. I would wear them.
What it would cost you to pay this, hotel. Yes, you had to, before you had to, but I don't think that the the government wasn't making the money for it. The hotels were, but you had to stay in a government-sanctioned hotel when you returned from the U.S. While you waited for your test results, which could take anywhere from 1 to 5 days, and you had to pay for that. So it could be potentially up to $2,000.
Yikes.
Yeah, and if you're vaccinated, that's no longer the case. You don't have to do that anymore.
Okay.
But if you're non-vaccinated, you still have to do that. So, Standiff has an option for a $300 test unless you ride all the mountains. There's an option for a $300 test unless you ride all the mountains. Yeah, I just wouldn't go. I'd just stay home at that point. I've been to Disney World before. Now I am hearing though you can get a $40 test that you do at home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I could do that before I leave, and apparently the U.S. is accepting that, but Canada isn't accepting that to come home with. It's ridiculous. I don't know. And there's all these different.
You know, I have an international flight next year, and I just please let this be over by then. I don't have to deal with this.
Oh, I know. It's frustrating because I really want to book stuff.
Yeah.
And I saved up for it, and I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm
Yeah.
I got a stallion at the gate ready to go.
I hear you. I mean, between COVID and living in an old Victorian in the middle of nowhere rehabbing, I have not gone anywhere since March of last year. So, like, I am dying to get to Disney and be like a child with no adult supervisor and a lot of sugar. I need to wear myself out like a toddler.
I'm almost at a point like, let me just go to Vancouver or Toronto or something for a week or hang out there. I don't know.
I honestly don't think that all that testing is going to be that big of a deal, and I think it'd be worth it. I think that if this is the guidelines that the hotels will have it arranged here in the U.S., I don't think it will be that big of a deal. I think you just need to book your stuff and not worry about it.
It also doesn't help that they keep on saying that unless it's essential, you shouldn't travel at all. They every time they tell you the rules, they start off with that.
It is essential.
So
just book it and hope for the best. That's what I've been doing with these upcoming trips.
the problem is every time I put money down and I get a refund, I lose on the exchange. You know what I mean? Like yeah, sure, it's great to get the refund. So I pay $1,000 and I get back, $750.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, Tina, that's going to be me. I have not seen my family in 2 years. Yeah. So I'm going to get off the airplane like,
yeah, that's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Caroline's wondering if you crossed the Arizona borderline yet. Carolyn, sorry.
Yeah, we did a while ago. And we already filled up for $1 cheaper gallon. We waited to fill up till Arizona.
There was a Disney Plus. Oh, hang on. Before we get to Disney Plus, I just we got to pay our bills. We don't have a tip of the week because it's not the week. But Dream Creators Travel is our official sponsored and recommended travel agency with the Grand Circle Tour podcast. And here's why. If you book with them a 3-night, 3-day park ticket package, you receive a $25 gift card for your vacation. And you get the gift card at your final payment. And this is completely free. You don't pay anything extra booking through the travel agency. If you are paying extra, then find a different travel agent.
Yeah.
Travel. And mention that you heard about them from Grand Circle Tour. So I'm ready to call them right now and say, book me. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and they can also do the like the Oogie Boogie tickets too.
Oh, nice.
And then I believe they can also purchase like the 3-day California passes, all of that too. So I have to say, I had 9 one-day tickets to Disneyland. And then, as we know, that special came out and I was really irritated. And I contacted Disney, talked to 2 different people, and they both said, nope, I can't do anything about it. I can't upgrade and pay extra to get the tickets. Well, then I saw somebody had done it on Instagram. So I did it the other day, and they said they issued my refund for 6 of the tickets. I changed 6 one-day tickets into 3 3-day tickets, but all the tickets are still in my app. So I'm a little concerned that they didn't submit the refund.
Yeah.
And now I have like 18 tickets. 18
Oh,
days.
they just charged you for new ones.
Yeah, because they made me purchase the new ones while I was on hold with them and give them the confirmation number, because they only would do it if you spent more money.
Well, can't you just check your account and see if there's a credit on your card?
Yeah, so but it usually takes like 3 to 5 days. So
Business days.
yeah.
So you heard it here first. You heard it here first, folks. Disneyland is on Holly. Everyone meet at the gates.
Yeah, she has 18
She's got tickets for all of us.
It's crazy. There's 18.
We will all buy you.
in
We
my
will
app.
all buy you a churro for that ticket.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, please tell me they did it right. Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to go back and say, well, I think her name was Nancy. Nancy was supposed to refund me. Oh, no, we don't do that. And then I'm stuck with another $800 in tickets.
Hey Stan, what did you think of the cooking? You know what? Sorry, Donald. Yes, you can post it absolutely on the Grand School Tour site. I saw it and I was busy at the time and I never went back to it. I'm sorry. I'll watch it. I'll get back to it and watch it.
What is?
But yes,
Donald, what are you
absolutely.
cooking?
Donald, you can post it on the magical ticket holders. For
Is
sure.
it Donald cooking or someone else that he was watching?
I'm guessing it's him and Marie,
Mm.
Donnie and Marie.
Oh no,
Brandon will buy-
I meant we
Yeah,
all
yeah.
chip in. We'd all chip in together, all 18 of us, and buy her a churro. We'd be like, all like 50 cents each, 25 cents each. We got her churro.
You're terrible.
What for the tickets?
Yeah, one
Oh,
churro
so
for all
you're
those
like-
tickets.
Chris is sitting next to me, like probably gritting his teeth right now. Like, better refund that money.
Katie just woke up. Good
Hey,
morning.
Katie.
We gotta start over now.
Yeah, I think I saw my sister Katie too.
Where in the world is Holly? Is the first question.
Right.
You should have done this episode dressed as Carmen Sandiego.
What does she dress like?
Doesn't she
Get
wear a
the
raincoat or something?
Big red fedora and red raincoat.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Just tip down enough so we see your mouth and not your eyes. You know.
Well, the last time you were at Walt Disney World, everybody was wondering where in the world you were because you
Yeah.
kept asking.
That was fun.
It was like,
actually.
Holly is lost again.
Yeah. Panda was so funny though.
Yeah.
Panda and Mary. It's funny because Mary was up and I didn't see her on.
Oh, yeah. And it's weird not having Mary in the chat.
Yeah. She was up though, actually, and I'm like, what in the world are you doing up at 9 a.m.?
Well, she's just going to bed.
Yeah.
Ouch.
She had the plumber at her house. So
Where in the world is Holly San Diego? Yeah, change to get rid of Hollywood and go to Holly San Diego. Hollywood San Diego Crawford.
oh, okay, that's just too much.
Disney Plus, busy week.
Fantastic week for Disney Plus.
This was like the
Hey,
biggest
Jody.
week since they first started Disney Plus.
Yeah. Like Monday morning hit and I was like, ooh, we got shows.
So, is everybody else caught up on Loki?
I only started the first episode.
Well, tough. You're about to be spoiled.
Oh, it's fine. Go for it.
Are you caught up, Jason?
I am doubly caught up. I watched these twice now.
I don't want to spoil anything because I'm sure a lot of people in the chat haven't watched. I don't care about Holly getting spoiled, but some people in the chat might not have watched, so we can't really spoil anything. But I gotta say, I wasn't impressed with this last episode.
Of Loki?
Yeah,
What?
this was the worst one.
You think so?
It was a little bit too much over the top for me. I love quirky. Okay, this
Yeah.
is one. I love quirky.
You know what? I've been saying since Loki began, someone at Disney really wants to make Doctor Who.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because all the different versions of Loki meeting up, I was like, it's a multi-Doctor episode.
Dan saying kickstand off the show. Dan's loving Loki, apparently. I am loving it, but this last episode was just a little bit over the top for me, I thought. See, look at T9, the best so far. A guy at work said the same thing.
I loved it. You know what? The whole episode was Richard E. Grant. He was the entire him and Alligator Loki.
That was over the top for me already. Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
But there is an Alligator Loki.
I realized that. And it was over the top in the comic books too. It was like, I don't know. I gotta say, it was just a bit
You
much.
say that about a lot of things. Is it because you're Canadian?
I don't like things going over the top too much.
It's like even Onward, you said it was okay,
Yes,
but then you got
it was over the top.
It's over.
Onward
everything's
was
over
like,
the
is it?
top.
When it went
All
Reacher,
Disney is over the top. I've got a replica of a talking clock and a talking candlestick right there.
you know what though? But that's quirky. There's a difference between over the top and quirky. When it becomes just too big, it's like
Okay,
too big.
Dan and I are in total agreement. Kang is the new big bad.
Is that the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No.
Okay.
Dan, you and I have to do a Kang the Conqueror episode before he comes to the whatever Disney Plus movies, TV shows. We have to do an episode about him.
Jody says that Loki will tie in with the new Doctor. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I could feel it. You could smell it that it's going to tie in with the Doctor Strange.
So Wanda, Loki, and Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. How cool would that be?
I loved WandaVision.
Yeah.
So much. It was, and Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel.
Did you go back? I went back and I rewatched the entire last episode of WandaVision because they did a little CGI jiggery pokery at the end.
Okay.
And I think what they're doing is they're trying to match it up to the opening frames of Multiverse of Madness because they brought in some effects of something glowing coming down the hill, something. They've changed the perspective of how you come to the cabin. They've added trees. So I think they're trying to match it up with what you're going to see on Doctor Strange.
You could. It feels like they're doing a cohesive universe.
Yeah.
And everything's gonna, and it's they're breaking away from the old Iron Man, the old Falcon, and it's all becoming a new. This is the new Marvel.
It really feels to me like now we're getting to like the 70s version of Marvel where it's getting really good with all these crazy cool characters coming and things are crossing over.
Yeah, right. You don't go over the top at Expedition Everest. Yeah. I'll stick to my Expedition roasters, thank you. Don't forget Spider-Man tie-in as well. Was there a Spider-Man tie-in on Loki?
Did I miss something?
Tied in with Doctor Strange. I'm not sure what you mean, Chris.
Oh. Well, Doctor Strange is going to be in the next Spider-Man with supposedly Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Which, please let that rumor be true. Please let that rumor be true.
Yeah. You're getting sleepy, Holly. See, we're talking Marvel.
Yeah.
No, Chris had to have a talk with her about those 18 tickets.
Did you catch The Simpsons, The Good, the Bart, and the Loki?
I have not seen it yet.
Oh, it's 6 minutes. You got to watch it.
I need to. I need to. I watched Black Widow last night. And did anybody else have this problem? It was so quiet. We had the speakers at 100. We turned the fans off. We sat in front of the TV and we're like, dude, we're done. I'm going to go watch it on my laptop with my headphones on. It was so quiet.
The movie?
I haven't heard that yet.
I had it cranked up at the beginning, and then the music started, and I had to turn it down. And then, yeah.
And that was the problem we had. When it gets loud, it gets too loud.
Yeah.
But it was like they were whispering when they were talking for the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, did anybody else have that problem?
I had the captions on.
Okay. We kept having to turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down.
Yeah. So Katie's saying she's watched the Simpsons episode of the Loki, The Good, the Bart, and the Loki. It is so good. I love the Star Wars one that they did.
Yeah.
And this one is just absolutely hilarious. And there's the other thing too. People that haven't watched Loki yet, stay for the post credits.
Yes.
Because there's a at the end of the movie there's a scene, then credits, and then at the end, of course, the post credits. I think that was one of the best post credits scenes ever.
Okay, so really, Chris is with me. We had the same problem.
Yeah,
audio was never consistent.
Oh, Chris, did you see it in the theater or at home? Because our theaters aren't open. I watched it at home.
I watched it at home.
Katie's saying she had that problem with Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Katie, did you watch it at home? I think Katie watched it at home too.
T9 is saying all movies are like that. This one was really like that.
It was like they were whispering when they were having regular conversations.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm wondering if it's different in the theater or not. Chris watched it at home as well. So I hope it's better in the theater because I'd hate to
Yeah.
theater.
Now, is anybody else using streaming as an excuse to nudge their spouse into allowing them to buy a 75-inch screen?
Oh my god.
Because my rationale is to look at all the money we'll save not going to movies.
I don't save anything though. It cost me $9 to go to the theater. It cost me 40.
Right.
The logic I'm trying to sell to my spouse is
It doesn't work.
look
that
at
way.
all the money we'll save not going to movie theaters because they cost. So let's just get 75. If there's a 100-inch, let's do it. We'll never have to see a movie again.
Jody says,
Nice
"I'll
try.
tell you later." Am I missing something?
Yeah, because she's probably going to watch it today.
Oh, she's going to watch it in the
Yeah.
theater, and she'll let us know. Yeah, she's going to see it today in the theater. Yeah, the good, the Bart, and the Loki. I paused the scene. There's a scene when they have all this, not all, but they have a bunch of Simpsons characters dressed up as Marvel characters. And I paused it, and it is, do that. Pause it at that part.
Okay.
Because, they even have, like, from WandaVision characters that were only in WandaVision.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to spoil in it. It's a quick 6-minute thing. It's funny.
Okay.
Keenan has a 75-inch, and they're going for an 85-inch. She's not going for it.
But how could he sell? See, I need to know, how could he sell you on it? We're in litigation about it right now.
It reminds you of that Weird Al song, Frank's 2000-inch TV.
Yeah. But we're planning to move next year, so then we have to pack it back up. But, you know what? I think for the year that we're the rest of the year that we're here, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
I really want to play video games on like a 100-inch screen at home.
Oh my gosh. Now it's 100-inch.
Now it's 100-inch.
Yeah.
If I can talk him into a 100-inch, you know I'm going to do it.
Yeah, good luck moving that.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? He can't. That's the point. Oh, he can't get the 85-inch.
See, I need to know what argument would work. What would make you go okay?
I don't think an 85-inch would fit in my living room. The Fire Stick went out, so we wanted to buy an 85-inch.
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
I totally agree with that logic.
Yeah, if the Fire Stick went, you might as well get a new Roku TV.
Yeah.
Because Fire Sticks are like, what, $20? You can get a TV for like a couple of $1,000 easy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do it.
Katie has a 75-inch. Jeez. I'm watching on my iPad. About the $25 Roku stick.
Yeah.
Katie has the Fire TV. I have a Roku TV in our bedroom. It's just a small one.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. It's great. It works so well. The Bad Batch.
Oh.
I haven't watched
So,
any of that.
I got half. Holly, you
I'm gonna
go
go
now.
to sleep.
You know, we'd rather talk to Monroe. I text Stan halfway through this episode in all caps, OMG.
This was a good episode.
This was like the first episode of Rebels.
Yeah. It's like, the prequel to Rebels.
Yeah. And I liked that it was a Bad Batch light episode. They delivered the weapons and they're out. The whole thing was about Hera and Chopper and the start of that story.
You're
And
kind
I
of
was
spoiling it now, Jay.
her picture. You know what? No, I'm not spoiling it. No.
Okay.
No.
Tina, we have Roku TV in the bedroom, sticks on all the others. That's what we have too. Yeah, Roku TV in the bedrooms, TV and sticks on all the others. Finally, Monroe is asleep.
And Nolly gets awake.
A plasma in the office that has RCA plugs. Wow.
Wow.
I got.
It's alive.
Yeah. Well, seeing as that we're spoiling it anyways, do you know what I loved about this episode?
What?
Wrecker didn't talk at all.
Okay, I love Wrecker.
I'm sick of his voice.
I love Wrecker.
He doesn't talk. He just yells.
You know what? Wrecker looks. Wrecker is like my spouse's cartoon character. So I'm just like, aw. Look at soft and cuddly Wrecker.
I don't know. I hope honestly I hope to kill him off before the end of the season.
You take that back.
They need to kill off Wrecker. I'm going to start a hashtag kill off Wrecker.
No. I love Wrecker.
I'm going to wear that T-shirt to Comic-Con or to Celebration. I'll get custom fabric made.
Do I even know who you are anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a. Oh.
You know, speaking of killing characters off, that's the thing about.
Hey, George! Perfect timing.
Can you hear me?
Hey, where are you?
Yeah, I'm at Animal Kingdom. I was in the queue line for Kilimanjaro.
So George, you set this up. We're going to go live every Saturday, and you just bail on us every Saturday.
Well, it was the.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence while on vacation.
To come and save the show.
Yeah, there had been no show if it had been for Stan. Thanks, George.
As I said, I thought it was kind of funny because we just started this live show on Saturday, the first Saturday before my vacation. It's like, okay, well, see you all in like 4 weeks.
Thanks for giving us work to do, George.
How's the reception?
Holly's got to call in on her vacation.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. You're a bit choppy, but your audio is good.
So how's your vacation, buddy?
It's awesome. It's honestly
awesome.
Probably I'm probably never going to do Disney World again less than 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Nice. Can you?
I wish we all had that kind of money.
Flip your phone this way.
It's a pet peeve of Stan.
You're grinding on my nerves.
He's just a frozen image.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Rotate your phone landscape.
I feel like I'm on that commercial, like where it's like you're walking around. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Dan had to fill in on Tuesday.
Yeah, George, the whole team decided to pick up your slack. What part? Oh man. What I love is we can say anything. I don't know if you can hear us. We just see a picture of George.
Yeah.
So it's like Festivus of George. We can just say whatever we want.
He wasn't in jail very long then, huh?
No, I got
back in the parks.
Yeah.
It looks like a beautiful day there.
Oh, it is.
Does.
This actually was the best day of Animal Kingdom thus far. Our first day, it completely poured out.
Can you give us a look around where you are? Like, we want to see.
Yeah, let me see.
You got a good face and all that, George, but honestly, I'd rather see Animal Kingdom more than your mug.
Let's see.
Well, all we can see is this mug. I mean, this is like a post. Someone needs to screenshot that and then make him a meme.
Oh, that's a good shot.
And rotate your phone also.
Yeah.
And move your finger.
And you get your fingers off the lens.
And jump up and down.
Guys, come on.
And go buy something to eat.
That's actually where we're heading. We're going to try to find something. We got here. The park opened up at 8, but we got here an hour after. But I mean, Flight of Passage was already a 145-minute wait. So we rode Everest twice, Dinosaur, and we just got off Kilimanjaro.
Ooh, trash cans.
Mail me one of those.
Yeah.
George, have you seen the soap dispensers?
No, I have not. I have not seen not one, and I've been in every gift shop. Sorry, babe, I had to move. The reception back there was horrible.
It's okay, babe.
Yeah.
Can we hear him get yelled at by his wife?
Not yet. If I had you on 2 days ago, you would have. The crowds are relatively. I mean, I would say honestly back to normal. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go eat? I don't know. Where do you want to go? We're trying to figure out where to go to eat.
Saltina Canteen.
That's That's funny. That's what I was gonna say.
Were you?
Yes.
Yeah, go get a
pulled-
bowl.
Pulled pork mac and cheese. If you're in Animal Kingdom, pulled pork mac and cheese.
That's at the Flame Tree, isn't it?
Yeah. Or the pulled pork nachos, or fries.
I've had
Or
the mac
anything
and cheese.
pulled
I've
pork.
never had the nachos.
Okay, so the chat's saying, Dan in the chat is saying flame tree. Anyone else have any options for him? Yak and Yeti, says Katie.
Just go get a thing of rice.
I'm getting
Okay.
the people's votes.
It's gonna be gross, but you know, what I wish they still had at Animal Kingdom were the chocolate poops.
What?
That was only at the
Chocolate
lodge.
what?
Was that the lodge? I thought it
Yeah,
was.
that
I
only
thought
at the
okay.
Lodge. Yeah.
Yeah, the animal poop, the chocolate poop.
T9 is saying pizza safari.
I don't think I wanted to go there. I don't think it's reopened yet.
Mm.
You know what's really good there too is the corn on the cob.
We just passed that stand. We saw the corn on the cob.
Yeah, it's a good snack. You can walk around and eat it at the same time.
How busy is Pandora?
Pandora, as I said, at 8 o'clock, the wait time was already 145 minutes. So there had
How
been
busy is it
people.
now, though?
It dropped 40 minutes.
Dan, the monkeys knew you were at Disney World, and they had a meeting to decide to freak you out.
They're off property planning to take over Disney World, I
Yeah.
think.
No,
Yeah,
they were
well,
like, the monkeys went, oh, Dan Hansen's here. Let's get together. Let's make a plan how we're going to scare him.
Okay, T9 says we've listed every place. Choose one.
Yeah,
We didn't mention
I'm
restaurant
guessing
stores
probably
yet.
we'll probably go to probably the Flame Tree because we have reservations for Yak and Yetis tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we'll have like sit down in the restaurant.
Did
George,
you guys
can you
just
rotate
move there? How long have you been there for like 3 weeks already?
As I said, two full weeks at Walt Disney World.
George, can you rotate your
Yes,
phone 90
he-
degrees?
Yeah, see, here's
Hey, George, can you rotate your phone 90 degrees? Can you go landscape? Can you put your phone sideways so everyone can see widescreen?
You're asking me to do this. I don't know how to.
This is so
That's
funny.
It's only letting me do front and back.
No,
No,
you just
turn
rotate your phone.
What about the restaurant in Pandora?
Satuli Canteen.
This is so
Instead of
funny.
doing this, do this.
Yeah. There you go.
See the difference?
Now I can't see anything.
Oh, really?
Well, just don't trip.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, now
Yay.
now you guys are on full screen. Now I don't know where the hell I'm walking. Okay.
Dan has always been afraid of monkeys. I've been
Okay,
his friend
so
for
let's
30
see.
years.
Yeah, monkeys are.
Okay, you want to go to
Terrifying.
Satuli Canteen? Here, we'll go
Wherever
to
you guys want
okay.
to go.
About face.
Gross.
We'll go to Satuli Canteen.
So there we go. Yay, I won.
Hey, we got there in the end.
Are you on Wi-Fi or cellular?
I'm using Wi-Fi because I tried with it off. It would not go.
Dan says if you can't see where you're going, then open them.
Yep.
Open your eyes.
Mom wants to know if you want a picture.
We'll come back. I want to eat. I'm hungry.
Ooh, I'm with Donald. Cheeseburger pods.
Oh, that
yes,
sounds
yes.
good. I'm hungry.
Burger pods, yes. I like the bowls better than the pods.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the bowls are better, but I don't know. I'm a nerd. I want that cheeseburger, future cheeseburger from the Jetsons.
They do look cool. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, they look cool.
So I'm going to take you guys into Pandora.
Just don't take us to the restroom.
They have the best ones there.
In the restroom?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Tiffany's. There you go.
You mean Tiffin's?
Yeah,
I have my Tiffany's.
Tiffany's.
Yeah, it's like breakfast.
Is he getting-
breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at
You
Tiffany's.
know, that would be the cruelest thing Disney could do. Be put Tiffany's in like downtown Disney.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Was there ever one? Katie has to take Mark to work.
Bye, Bye, Katie.
Thanks for joining, Katie.
Have a great day, Katie.
See you, Katie. This is the end of the line here for the Navi River right here. We didn't even get into the land yet. And this is the end of the line.
Okay, so Navi River. Is anybody else like me? Like, if there's more than 20-minute wait, it's not worth it.
Absolutely. I
It
totally
depends
agree.
who you're with and what the attraction is.
Especially if you don't know. It's like, especially if you're like, it's 50-50 if the shaman's going to be there or not. It's if she's not there, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but if you're with friends and you're going to chat and hang out anyways, it's not bad.
You should not be chatting on rides.
No, in line.
In line. T9, we do that too.
See what I have to put
We
up with?
split a
people?
lot of things. to try more things.
T9 says you can skip it. You don't have to do
Yeah,
the
it's
if it's more than.
maybe it just needed a drop, just one drop.
Jody agrees. She agrees with you. No,
By the way, Jay, I tried yesterday when we were at Hollywood Studios to record Jess.
Yeah.
She was completely gripped onto my arm. I couldn't even hold up the camera to even get her. So
yeah, Christian agrees. Skip it.
I'm going to ride with Jess on Tower of Terror one of these days, but I'm going to sit behind her.
yeah, definitely.
So you don't get scratched?
Because
No, so I can totally mess with her.
Because whoever she's sitting next to, she literally uses that person as a holding bar.
It looked like she was trying to strangle me.
Did you call her mommy dearest afterwards?
Did you call her mommy dearest afterwards?
Call her that, Josh, and see what she does.
Call her mommy dearest, see what she does. He called her. She's just looking at him like. And then this is.
Wait, look at Lincoln.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, that was so funny. Lincoln had his feet up on the,
Wait,
relaxing.
wait, this is. Did we pass it?
Oh,
You sure it was this way? No.
Holding it too
Okay.
tight there, Christian.
Now this is just one part for Flight of Passage right here.
Oh, that's too.
Don de los yikes.
And this is
No.
with
This isn't
the
even in the queue.
social distancing.
Yeah.
This isn't even in the queue yet.
But, George, so you're there for
Wow.
2 weeks. Do you not mind the lines because you've got so much time to spread it out?
Exactly. That's what I find so. I actually was able to enjoy Disney World as a relaxation type of vacation because normally we're so much on the go because we only have a limited amount of
Right.
time.
Yeah.
So when we're there at Magic Kingdom for the first day, it's whatever we get through today. Let's pace ourselves. We have 2 more Magic Kingdom days after it.
Is it kind of like
So-
that 2 weeks you spent at Disneyland? Just getting to be
Yes.
a local?
Yes. That's exactly what it felt like. It's the best feeling of the closest thing ever to being a local without being a local as of yet.
George, I'm wondering, Chris asked, he says, I noticed a lot of first-time guests this week walking around with maps looking confused. Are you finding that as well? Because I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yes. That's not even just walking around with maps, but how do I put this delicately? Naming attractions that really aren't their names.
Oh yeah, what did you say about the Tower of Terror or the Haunted Mansion or something? Someone
It was,
called
well,
the scary...
I've been hearing, well, a lot of people been calling it the haunted house.
Oh yeah,
Like that's like the typical. And then the other one was, oh, can we go on the Terror Hotel?
They should listen to this show and then they would know the proper nomenclature.
Yeah, but yeah, there was so many people with like actually holding the guide maps that I've never seen so many people.
Just first timers. You think you and Chris think?
Oh, they would have to be. They would have
Yeah.
to be. They look like the traditional tourist.
Because I was kind of thinking that was going to happen because so many
Yeah.
people were planning going last year for the first time couldn't go, so now they're going ASAP.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
We must have made
So-
a wrong turn.
And here's me waiting it out, just waiting it out,
Yeah,
waiting it out to the lowest crowd of the year.
well, Mansion is a house and Tower is a hotel, so they weren't that far off the mark.
You
Now,
know,
I
that's,
will say that
that's how I sound talking about sports, so I can't blame these people. You know,
I think Chris.
nothing but net, right? Nothing but net, nothing but air. Swoosh.
That's how I
We
thought
got-
it was the first time I went, Chris, because I'm so used to Disneyland and DCA that I didn't realize you had to take a donkey and a ferry and to get from park to park till I got there.
Wait. What was the thing you said before the ferry?
A donkey?
Oh, a donkey. Okay, so I did hear you right. Okay.
It's been a while since Holly's been there. But back when she went, they had donkeys for transportation.
I like the music.
It could be done, but it might take a while. Walking from Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom. There you go. Yeah, July 1st was the springboard.
Are we gonna get a copyright strike on this music?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't think it's really copyrighted music, though. It's just banging. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I had to mute him. Sorry. I had to
No,
mute him.
don't mute them. I like the
Okay.
music. Yeah, we're not going to get copyright strike for this. This isn't copyrighted music.
I died. You get copyright. I don't even know what that would be.
Yeah, I have no idea what that music is other than just banging pots and pans. But it does sound good.
It's Disney. It may already be copyrighted. We just don't know it yet.
But I will say, as a little tip of as far as being here for 2 weeks, that if you want to get the most out of your day, come during rope drop in the early morning, and then you can kind of do all the popular attractions first, and then as it hits into the early afternoon, you could kind of slow down and kind of pace yourself a little more as the crowds start coming in.
What
so
time
Jody-
does the park close today?
7 o'clock for Animal Kingdom. It opened at 8.
So Jody's saying that's a favorite cavalcade of hers. What
Yeah,
did you think of the
those are
cavalcades
fun.
now that you've seen them, George, versus the parades?
I prefer the cavalcades, to be honest with you. I love how they just pop up randomly and you can kind of stop and, just enjoy the moment as it's happening rather than wait almost 2 hours
Right.
for crowds of people, going on Main Street all the way up through Frontierland just to watch a 15-minute parade.
It's like that's
To
the
be
only thing that's
honest.
spontaneous now at Disney World is the cavalcades. Everything else has to be planned.
Yeah, pretty much.
15, almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hear all those bugs?
Oh yeah, getting closer.
And I know it's a million degrees and it's crowded, but I don't care. I want to be there right now.
Right.
As I said, I it doesn't faze me none. I just wanted to come back. I came back last October with Jess for her birthday, but to now, have it where it's, all the rules and restrictions are lifted, that it actually feels like a real vacation.
Yeah. I haven't heard that, Dan. Did you hear that, George? That mobile ordering
I
is
heard-
ending today?
Any news on it? I didn't hear anything on that because we've been doing mobile ordering constantly. I kind of hope it somewhat does where you could still have the option to do it, but it's not mandatory to do it.
Yeah, I wish that would happen.
Yeah.
But I like the option to have it.
I think it's down there.
The I don't think mobile ordering is going to stop. I think if anything, you're going to
Yeah.
introduce walk-up ordering. Back.
Avatar Flight of Passage, down the path.
What? What was that?
Cast members guiding guests where
Oh.
the end of the line is for Flight of Passage.
I'll let you know when you can.
Yeah, I don't think
We
mobile
have the
ordering
red
will go
light.
away.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
just
hope
going to be
I know
like
it'll definitely
walk up will
stay.
be introduced back.
Mm.
Sunshine Seasons had walk up yesterday.
Are they gonna
Only
get
had
rid of
one.
it entirely, or just pull it back from non-necessary places?
Sunshine Seasons only had walk up
I'm
yesterday.
actually gonna ask somebody today. Actually, to be honest with you,
Ask a
'cause I'm
cast member
curious.
right now. Get a cast member on air.
Well, you got to ask one
Just
that's in
try to
works
order
in a
right now.
restaurant.
Just try to order.
Let's see.
and
Well,
what happens.
Ask
we're going
any
to
cast member.
Tule Canteen. Let's see.
Hey, George, what I wanted to ask you was when you were at Epcot, did you take a look to see if Dan's buttons are still around, or are they all gone?
As far as when I looked, there was nothing there.
So they've all been found.
I'm
Or
assuming so. They
swept
probably
up.
it probably got taken by someone who just like, ooh, this is fun. I'll just take it. Didn't even know what it was for.
Yeah.
Did you wanna?
You know what
Yeah,
though? If they're wearing it, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. When I was in Alaska, I kind of left buttons here and there, different places. There'd be like a store selling and had like a bowl of random buttons. I would even put a couple Grand Sculpture buttons in there.
Excuse me, I just
in
have
the
a quick
store.
question. Is mobile ordering, as far as like it being mandatory, is today the last day?
It's still a thing as far as I know. I haven't heard anything about it being the last day.
Okay, thank you. So as of right now, it's still going on. No word of it ending. And I got confirmation from a cast member.
Okay, listeners, what question
But
would
you
you?
have to talk
What
to
random
3 cast
question do
members.
you want
You can't just
George
talk
to
to one.
ask a cast member? Give us the
Oh,
most
Lord.
random things George can ask a cast member, and we'll make him do it live on air.
You're funny.
Hey, Chris. T9 needs to order her shirts for September.
Let's go inside.
Yes, T9, the Grand Sickle Tour shirts are available at TeePublic.
Yes. George, I want you to walk up to a cast member and ask them if they think you're pretty.
You.
Any cast member, just the first cast member you see, walk up and ask them if they think you're pretty.
Here we go. Chris
Yeah,
has
what
it. Ask him what time is
and-
the 3 o'clock parade. No, ask him where Hogwarts is. You've been looking all over for
Yeah.
Where do you
Ask
get
him that.
butterbeer? Ask him where you get butterbeer.
Hey, I'm in the Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom. Where's Shamu?
Oh my gosh.
Do it.
Ask him where Shamu is. I triple dog dare you.
it. No, say you want to try the butterbeer, but you can't find the stand.
Yeah. Ask for the
I ordered
butterbeer.
blueberry cream cheese mousse for dessert for everybody to share.
Okay.
Yeah, is that for everybody?
I'd rather have chocolate, but I'll take.
Oh, I love blueberry. You can win me with blueberry. So, George, find a cast member. Ask him where Shamu is. I double dog dare you.
They're gonna look at me like I'm an idiot.
I know, but you've got to film them doing it too. We have to see their face.
Want a chicken bowl?
Yes, I'm hungry.
There's
It's really
Dunkin'.
good. It's your choice.
I know
of
we're
rice.
trying to get food right now.
Yeah, I got to go eat too.
I'll do the.
Yeah,
I got a busy day.
we're
planned.
past our hour.
Cheese
Yeah, I got to wrap.
Well, do you know what I'll do? Well, this is what I'll do. Once I order and get the food and everything, I'll actually record. I'll go on my camera and I'll record
You will not.
and I'll post the reaction. Yes, I will.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay, we got to see their face. We have to
Yeah,
hear
where
you
can you
ask
get the
them where
butterbeer?
Shamu and the butterbeer. You have to ask both those questions.
Chris wants you to
And then
order a
I'll also ask
cheeseburger
them-
pod with no pod and cheese on the side.
There we go.
Ask him where you get a cheeseburger Tide Pod.
A
And then I'll ask-
cheeseburger
and I'll
pod,
also
keto
ask them-
style.
No, a cheeseburger
And I'll
Tide
ask them
Pod.
where's the Manta roller coaster at.
Where's the
right, guys.
Velocicoaster?
Where's the Matterhorn?
No mobile
Yeah.
ordering at Epcot at all.
Wow.
That's hard to believe. Like, why would they get rid of
Why?
it? Like, you think you'd be able to do both?
They had it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually keep asking around because I'm curious because you can't just go by one cast member.
I told you ask 3. Just
You
ask
have the
3.
you've been given the questions you have to ask, and we have to see it.
Where's the butterbeer? Where's Shamu? Where's Hogwarts?
I think the butterbeer question
right.
wouldn't be as embarrassing as Shamu.
Yeah, I triple dog dare you. Ask where Shamu is and film it. We have to see their face.
What you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
Roast beef and chicken.
Is there a cheaper one?
Is there one that's
No.
free?
Okay, then that's it.
Tell her she only gets a pine float.
Just order one, drop it on the ground.
Right.
We'll give you another one to eat both.
Yeah.
We'll get one free.
Extra big.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get the food going. I promise I'll go live or something or record something. And
All
we
right,
can
sounds
see
good,
it.
George. Thanks for
Awesome.
hopping in.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Hey, we got to head
Bye,
out.
George.
We're running long. I gotta go shopping with my daughter today. She's getting married in 2 weeks.
Yay!
Get wedding stuff.
Wow.
That's why I took the day off. So
That is a good Saturday.
That's
sure.
Cool. Aw.
No, weddings are stressful. I know.
I've been. Well, she's only allowed 10 people, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be.
Sorry, Addie.
Before we go, I've been told by my husband I have to say pew 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 because I bought too many Star Wars figures recently.
You're getting
I was
full there.
It's 15 in 2 months, so I've been told I have to come on here and go pew 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 as punishment.
That's funny.
As far as punishment goes, that's a pretty rough one. I don't
It's a
know.
rough punishment. Yeah, 15 figures in like 6 weeks, so I have to stop for a while.
Okay. So we'll see you all Tuesday on our next live. What's happening in Grand Circle Tour this week? We did Disneyland versus Walt Disney World.
It's a fun episode.
Yes. Yeah, check it out because once and for all, we finally determined which one is better, Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland. And the answer might surprise you. You got to listen to find out.
Bye, guys.
We came up with a definitive answer.
I got to order.
All right. Night, guys.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye.